I always knew I was a little different. I wasn't sure how to put it for a while, given that I was just a kid. I just kind of stuck out. Sure, I did normal stuff like play outside, watch TV, and go to school, but it wasn't the same. The other kids seemed to like to do stuff together. Instead of playing pretend on their own, they'd actually do things with each other, like play hide and seek or tag. Things that bothered me didn't seem to bother them, and if they didn't like something, it wasn't a big deal. They'd ignore it. I couldn't. Some certain things around me are just so annoying. Couldn't they feel it too? Autism, the nice lady with the crooked glasses called it. The fact that they weren't sitting straight on her face bugged me a lot, along with the annoying music from the waiting room and the strange smell of her perfume. She said that my brain was just a little different from other kids, and that I would think differently from them. I shrugged it off. It wasn't important at the time. My parents would take me back to that nice lady a lot. The second time, she said I had something else. Then something else the third time. Then another the fourth time, and so on. At 15, I am currently diagnosed with 6 mental illnesses: autism, ADHD, PTSD, body dysmorphia, depression, and anxiety. I take 4 medications, see a therapist 3 times a week, and I don't go to a normal school anymore. I've been given these diagnoses over many years, and a few have come and gone as they've been disproven. Most people avoid me like the plague. They think that there's something wrong with me, like I'm some kind of monster. Like I have a plague they can catch. It certainly doesn't help that I've always been on the strange side, even without accounting for my mental illness. They look at this odd little queer kid with short brown hair and giant blue eyes who always wears headphones and think that I'm another species or something. They'd say there was something wrong with me because they couldn't tell if I was a boy or a girl, and because I didn't understand their weird jokes or why I couldn't sit at their lunch tables. When I was little, I didn't care. I liked being on my own. I wish I didn't care now either, but I do. The names hurt. So do the stares. People have a tendency to talk to me like I'm stupid. They treat me like a toddler and always use really small words so I can understand. They don't take the time to learn that my intelligence is anything but below average. They give me weird looks and their words sound different than when they talk to other people. Fake. I'm a person too, though. I'd always wanted to yell that to them. I want to play games with you too. I want to sit with you at lunch. I want to be able to laugh at jokes with you. I want to be your friend. I couldn't. The words wouldn't come out the same way that I thought them. It's like the wires connecting my brain and my mouth got all jumbled, and I couldn't phrase things in a way that made sense. Whenever I went back to talk to the nice lady with the crooked glasses, I hated it. She got less and less nice. Every word out of her mouth made it seem like I was less normal, less human. It wasn't fair. Eventually, though, I got better at communicating. I got better at acting normal. I learned how to tell people what I wanted and advocate for myself. I got friends who understood. They understood I have autism, that I don't always get their sarcasm, that bright lights and loud sounds overwhelm me, that I was depressed, and that I get anxious. I can't sit still very easily, and sometimes it's hard for me to pay attention. But they stayed because I was human despite that, because they were like me. They liked to sing and watch the same TV shows as me. They liked the same books and even liked to bake or laugh at the same jokes, and they knew that I wasn't my mental illness. I was me. I know this sounds like a dumb version of "don't judge a book by its cover," but there's a reason why it's an old saying. It's true. It applies to a lot of different things, and people with mental illnesses are one of them. We aren't defined by our flaws as much as neurotypical people aren't defined by theirs.